What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? JamiroFan 2000 here. We get another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. This has been my periodic discussion series looking at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai and the now over 32 years of musical influential making. And yet, this is another monthly update on the current status of Jamiroquai Album 9, which is still hopefully going to be slated for an early 2026 release with much more information, but I decided to do an update on my infographic that I've been releasing over the last 5 to 6 months with the latest updates of little tidbits and factoids that I've heard on my own. And we recently had that great Matt Johnson YouTube Q&A that happened over at Matt Johnson Keys on YouTube, at Matt Johnson Keys, by the way. That was a nearly 1 hour and 11-minute Q&A with Matt Johnson of Jamiroquai answering a plethora of questions, including a lot of ninth Jamiroquai album questions, so I thought it was just befitting to do an update of my infographic of all the latest news coming from that was emerged and yielded from that live stream with Matt Johnson, including giving you a recap of all the latest factoids that we know, and it is a long list. So let's get into this episode of JamiroFan Talks About with the August 1st update of the latest Jamiroquai Album 9 factoids. I'm going to be starting off, customarily, like I do, with the known factoids, and I will be letting you know if they're color designated white, which means they are confirmed, or yellow, as being unconfirmed factoids. But I'll give you a quick rundown of the known factoids, okay? Here we go. Originally 11 tracks as of December 2024. 14 tracks are currently being worked on the new album at Shillington Studios, and that is unconfirmed. The next four factoids will be confirmed. First off, the new album will have a lyrical theme running throughout it. The no new album name has been decided upon yet by Jamiroquai, JK, or the band together. No collabs with other musical artists are being planned for the new album, and Heels of Steel is a confirmed track title on the 9th Jamiroquai album that is forthcoming. Now, this next one is unconfirmed. A third party will be doing final album mixing once the recording process is done for Jamiroquai Album 9. The next two factoids are confirmed. Rob Harris has confirmed that he has co-writing credits on some of the new album material. As of April 2nd of 2025, the brass section recording for the new album started to begin recording at Shillington Studio. And the next factoid is unconfirmed. The brass section is comprised of 2 to 4 musicians for the new album recorded sessions at Shillington. Next is a confirmed news factoid. The more brass section recording for the new Jamiroquai album is planned for the month of May of 2025. The next one is unconfirmed. May to June marked a new phase for the recording sessions with a focus on incidental recording for the new Jamiroquai album. Now, the rest of the factoids for the known factoids are all confirmed as of at least the recording of this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. The last weeks of May 2025 recording sessions were focusing on working on vocals and tidying up everything that had been recorded up to that point. Something visual was said to be happening in June of 2025 concerning the new Jamiroquai album, and sure enough, in a new Jamiroquai HQ social media video, JK of Jamiroquai had Rob Harris laying down some vicious guitar licks to the playback of one of the new Jamiroquai songs. Going into the first 2 weeks of June of 2025, the recording sessions were described as ongoing. The ongoing recording sessions involved multiple band members confirmed to be Derek, Paul, and Rob of Jamiroquai. The strings section recording for the new album started in late June into early July of 2025. As of late June of 2025, reworkings of some of the new album material was starting to get worked on at Shillington Studios. It was said that the band had plenty of leftover material from the new album sessions that could be used in future B-sides and maybe bonus track material for the releases of the 9th Jamiroquai album and its connected singles. After many band member queries, the extrapolated release date for the 9th Jamiroquai album, which is unnamed for right now, is going to be sometime in 2026. As of the first single release for the 9th Jamiroquai album, speculatively they are hoping for a late 2025 release of that. Now, concerning the last two factoids, I must stress concerning the speculative release dates for both that ninth Jamiroquai album and its connected first single release. These are not written in stone, and these release dates can change at any time. And finally, on a new July 5th, 2025 social media video via the Jamiroquai HQ social media, JK commented on the following, that the band was trying to pick something for a 2025 release from Jamiroquai. The new material is described as wicked, and JK described it as a cornucopia of wicked stuff to come. Now, coming up next is going to be the factoids that were all yielded from that aforementioned live stream that was done on July 23rd of 2025 at the Matt Johnson Keys YouTube channel. That are all pretty much I'm going to consider as being confirmed. Massive thank you to Matt Johnson for doing that live stream for the online Jamily to field all their questions concerning Jamiroquai or not concerning Jamiroquai. And massive thanks to my friend Andrea over on Facebook for helping disseminate all this information from this live stream. Matt commented that the title of the ninth Jamiroquai album will not be Heels of Steel, but he did admit that it would have been a terrific title for the new album. But he additionally commented that Jay ended up going with a funnier name for the ninth Jamiroquai album, but like the release dates of the ninth Jamiroquai album, the speculative release dates for the ninth Jamiroquai album and its first single, that could change. Matt confirmed verbally that the ninth Jamiroquai album would be coming out in 2026, but no specific date within the year of 2026 was noted yet. According to Matt, probably but not surely, and capitalize on probably but not and the word surely, they are shooting for a first single release from the ninth Jamiroquai album for autumn of 2025. Matt confirmed that JK is having, and this is some big news that I've not confirmed or reported on prior videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel, but Matt Johnson confirmed that Jay is having a new hat made to coincide with the ninth Jamiroquai album cycle, but could not go into any more details on what could that hat look like, or the design, the concept, or what have you. And lastly, for all the new additional factoids that were yielded from this Matt Johnson live stream at his respective YouTube channel at Matt Johnson Keys from July 23rd of 2025. Lastly, Matt confirmed that Jamiroquai are no longer under Universal Music Group as their record label. Where the ninth Jamiroquai album will be released after this major development is yet to still be seen and announced by the band, JK, or even any record label that decides to pick up the ninth Jamiroquai album. And that is all of the factoids in a nutshell that we currently know, that are known, and that are of yielded from that aforementioned Matt Johnson live stream. And like I said, I'm going to keep bringing you updates as they become available in the future. But I'm sure things are going to be moving much, much swifter as we go into August of 2025. And I expect to hopefully, in the next few months, hopefully know what the first single is going to be called, when it's going to come out, and have a little more clarity on the release schedule for the highly anticipated ninth Jamiroquai album. But that is it for now. Massive thanks to Matt Johnson of Jamiroquai for doing this recent YouTube Q&A for the online Jamily, and thanks to as I aforementionedly said, my pal Andrea over on Facebook for helping disseminate all this information from that live stream event. Continued thank you to everybody in the online Jamily for their steadfast patience as the band finishes up their ninth album recording and residual recording. To the fine folks at Universal Music Group, Sony Music Group, Jamiroquai Limited for the continued support of the band, and for everybody on the online Jamily for their continued support as well. Like I said, more updates will be forthcoming hopefully in the coming weeks and months, and I hope you all stay cool this summer. It was a very hot, debilitating summer, especially here in North America, but hopefully things will start cooling down as we go into the autumn of 2025. And like I said, if any more developments of news concerning the ninth Jamiroquai album, its first single release, or even JK's hat comes up, you will certainly find it here in a future video here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I hope you enjoy this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe and ding the bell on your YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest new content coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel as we venture into the autumn of 2025. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and I'll see you really soon with more Jamiroquai related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye bye everybody, take care, and I'll see you around.